to the stream. There is a torrential downpour happening outside, so we might get cut short. I don't know. Hopefully it's nothing. We'll see, I guess. But we're jumping back in with Divinity today. We just found the rebel camp, so we're going to investigate the Seeker's camp. Let's continue. Oh, actually, before we investigate that, we did find a secret hideout here of Brachus Rex. So that's interesting. I guess we'll see what's in store for us here. Looked like there was some gold. Oh. Alright, let's go. Our squirrel can lead the way. Resident squirrel. Alright. There for sure is going to be fighting in this one. So let's be prepared. Oh, wait. Can we go over here? What is over here? I don't know what these mushrooms are for, but I assume they might be worth something. Ooh, here's a dead one of these. Interesting. Anything over here? No?
Hey you! Let me see what you've got under there. Go on, go on.
Okay.
Show me your...
Let's make sure that stays on.
Pecker! Wait, do you even have a pecker?
Leave this fool be.
Until next time.
He's odd.
Ha! Here today, gone tomorrow.
An illusion.
Life's a dream.
This fellow must be quite proud of himself.
This guy's having fun. Should we kill him? Should we kill him, guys? Oh. There's treasure in here. But... He was messing with us earlier. How do we get over there? Maybe we have to speak to him?
You're pathetic. Ha! You want to hit me, don't you? Go on then. Give it your best.
Can we?
Quite the vision, aren't I? You should go. Before you get hurt. You're pathetic. Ha!
Interesting. Can we chicken him? Can he be chickened? He cannot. Oh no, I can't do that.
I'll yield to none.
Should we feel good about killing this guy? Yeah, I think we can. I have a feeling that's not really okay. Did we just kill him for no reason? It's okay, guys. We're actually the good guys. There's gotta be a way we can get in here, no? Ooh! This is everybody's soul jar. Interesting. Well, we can't do this now, so we'll come back later. We have a lot to explore right now, so let's go. No. You can click on the mini map here. Okay. Here we are.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
This woman is a dreamer. I can see the answers spinning in her eyes. Do rest your legs for a bit while I question her. You're too kind.
Red Prince and the Dreamer exchange courteous pleasantries, as if they're finding themselves in a palace hall instead of a death-ridden swamp. She introduces herself as Bahara. To your surprise, they next lie down on the ground in a seemingly warm embrace and fall asleep. What follows, though, is far from peaceful. They claw and thrash as if struggling for dear life, caught in the hold of some hideous nightmare. Then they wake, haggard, exhausted. They speak of a vision, Brahmos, and an...
Praise the daylight. I am now. There was death in that dream, chasing me like 100 hungry lions. But at least I've new directions. When we escape and find ourselves on the mainland once more, I must...
Whoops.
Then I will finally know the truth. The very secret of my soul.
Okay.
Be welcome to the sanctuary. Amadia's eye in the storm.
That's super sus. You're talking after I pass. A nice spot to pass the time, waiting for the end. Oh my god. Who are you?
A young man in oversized armor paces around a table covered with a spread of maps, his face a tight scowl of frustration.
Okay.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it. What good are battle tactics against those things anyway?
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Who the blazes are you? A sorcerer?
We'll tell him.
Indeed. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. Though, of course, your collar gives you away.
Say you met an elf named Verdas in Fort Joy's dungeons who mentioned a group who might seek you out.
You met Verdus? Then he's as good as dead. We're the Seekers he spoke of. We were supposed to free him. Instead, we've failed him.
Say you're still not clear exactly what a Seeker is.
Seekers? Well, we guard the true principles of Lucian. There are sorcerers who can follow in his path and become divine, God-woken. We seek them out and protect them. Verdus was a God-woken, our best hope. Our last hope, most likely. We tried to free him, but we failed. Now all we can do is flee.
Huh? Well, wait. There are sorcerers who can follow in his path and become divine, God-woken. We seek them out and protect them. Aren't God-woken what they've been calling those creatures? Am I wrong? That's so confusing. You don't want to become God-woken.
The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called Shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead. We've lost many already.
Just ask what the Shriekers
They
are.
were sorcerers once, but after whatever perversions the Magisters subjected them to, they're death incarnate. If they can see you, they can kill you. Instantly. After we retreated here, our leader, Sir Gareth, set out looking for some ancient weapons that could counter those things. Then we could break the Magister blockade and escape this island. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave.
Say that you'll look for Gareth and these weapons if that's what it takes to get off this island. Let's ask more about him.
Sir Gareth? He's the finest seeker I know.
He corrected
I'm honored
Sir
to
Gareth.
serve as his squire. He wouldn't let us down. Not unless something's gone horribly wrong. You'll help us.
His shoulders visibly relax. The weighty armor.
I don't
upon him
understand
settling
why
with
he'd want to become God-woken. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm confusing words or something.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. If you help us, I promise, we'll get you as far away from this place as possible. Please, ask. Whatever helps.
What is a God-woken?
Well, before there's a divine, there must be a God-woken. And on top of everything, someone seems to be killing what few God-woken there are. It must be Alexander. A failed God-woken like him wouldn't want to see any other become the next divine.
I must be confusing it with something else. It's something woken, the monsters. Ask how they learned about these source weapons, the one that can help them against the Shriekers.
The masked priestess, Gratiana, told Sir Gareth of them after she granted us shelter here. She was reluctant at first, but...
Bacon!
Well,
How you doing?
Sir Gareth can be very insistent.
Never got notification that you were streaming. Oh, Void Woken, that's it. Okay, God Woken, Void Woken. I got those confused. Yeah, I don't know why, it's been mentioned to me numerous times that people don't get notification. I don't know what's going on with that, but... So we found the rebel camp, finally.
Speak to her if you wish. She may know more.
Shoot, what did he just say, actually? Oh, Gratiana, we need to speak with Gratiana. Interesting. Question if he truly has no idea where Gareth might be. Ask what happens if they manage to defeat the Magisters. That's a good question. We'll ask
The
that.
Magister flagship.
Hey,
the
Naz,
Lady
how you
Vengeance,
doing?
She's anchored at the old harbour. Once the way is clear, we're to take her and get the hell out of here.
Okay.
None. He set out to
So we have to
those
find
source
Gareth and the
weapons,
weapons.
and that's the last we saw of him.
I usually do, from what I could tell. That's good. I guess it just happens sometimes. So, I've come very close to stealing quite a few. Wow, look at this book. Oh, we can actually pick that up. We're stealing everything out here. It feels like stealing, but if it's just in the open and nobody minds, we're just gonna take it. Doing great. You're looking gorgeous tonight. Thank you. We got our crew. We're going exploring. We just encountered some sort of weird trickster in the caves, and we couldn't seem to get in where all the gold and everything was, so we're at the rebel camp now instead. I'm gonna try to go back because there's a lot of gold and I don't know, it's like a treasure room or something. Oh yeah, and there was a bunch of soul jars too.
Mateys, let me change your dressing.
Oh, notifications for your channel was turned off.
Swear. See to
Turn
the
them back on. Oh, awesome. Let's talk to these people. Oh, this person's hurt. Interesting. Okay, she just walked away.
The lizard holds a crimson-soaked rag against his side. He looks up as you approach, his expression oddly serene.
Ask what happened to him.
Magisters, they found our camp near the old harbour and unleashed hell upon us. I'm lucky in a way. I was wounded by an arrow.
Okay. Comment that you've seen Magisters. They're tough but not invincible. How did they cause such a rout?
It wasn't just sword and spear the Magisters used on us. No. They had these weapons.
We ran into them
Living
earlier,
beings,
but we
depleted of
avoided
source and
them.
crucified, pathetic to look at.
Hey, Candy Cane, what's
Until-
up? Yeah, these were the... What are they called again? The shell
Power
people.
that we unleashed.
The people
was
that are
nothing
just
we could-
shells.
Only run. Shriekers they're called.
Oh, those are shriekers. Interesting.
Makes my scales crawl.
I'm not quite sure if the shriekers are the empty shell-looking people or the people that have their mouths sewn shut. I think they might be the same.
Sir Gareth is looking for a way to defeat them now. Let us hope he finds him.
We'll see. We have to find him first.
Save your strength.
Okay, let's... Oh, wow. Oh, they must have all been on this
I'm glad you're safe now.
hunting
The
trip,
young
I
woman
guess.
chews her lower lip as she observes the injured before her. She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands. She looks up and sees you.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
Noting the wounded, remark that she has a lot on her plate. Ask what makes her think you're a sorcerer. Probably the ring around her neck, but let's ask that.
I wouldn't be much of a seeker if I didn't recognize a sorcerer, especially one still wearing their collar.
Yeah.
We all want to escape, but the Magisters, they have these shrieker things that kill anyone who tries to pass. We barely managed to flee from them the last time. They're these wretched beings mounted on crucifixes. They nearly wiped us out with a single blow. We fled.
I don't
Those of us
know.
who still could.
I don't know if we've seen the Seekers yet. The Shriekers, I mean.
I've done all I can. Their wounds are too great. All I can offer them now is prayer and a cup of water.
Oh, that's cool. Ask her if you might try your hand at helping them. That's interesting.
If you know a way, I'd be beyond grateful.
Ask her if she's tried using healing magic. I don't think we have healing magic.
A few hours ago, that might have helped. Look at their pallor.
The people you are thinking of
Only
are
magic can
called
pull them back
monks,
from
I
the brink
think.
now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, the people in the castle. Ask her if she's tried using healing magic.
Magic? All I've got is my own two hands and...
She trails off and limply gestures to her paltry makeshift infirmary.
This is something we actually really need. I don't think we
I'm
have
not
any
even a
healing
healer.
magic.
Ours was killed in the attack.
I'm
just a cook. Do what you will. Just don't cause them any more suffering.
I don't know if we can...
We aren't being told. Here, are we?
Claude, can you hear me?
Oh, they...
Mateys, let me change your dress.
We don't have any healing magic yet.
See to the others.
Do we? Well, we have, I think...
I'm glad you're safe now.
Don't move, Jules. Save your strength.
Wait, does this work?
In an instant, my wounds have all but vanished. I didn't think I was certain.
Okay, that's awesome.
Thank you.
I wasn't sure what that was for. You got any healing magic, even scrolls? Yes! I just didn't know I did, but... Say it's nothing and ask what happened to him.
The Magister flagship. It has ballast that tore our ship into kindling. A shard from our own mast pierced my side.
Oh, okay. So these people did not come from the camp that we were at. They got stranded just off the coast. Okay.
I'm lucky the others managed to haul me all the way here. Especially after I saw what the Magisters did to those of us they captured.
He shudders at the memory.
They turn the living into shriekers. Crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass. Nobody survives those things.
I don't know if that's what we encountered earlier with, what is his name? Verdas? Verdas? I think that was his...
I wish I had a fitting way to thank the person who saved my life. As it is, all I can offer is, well, it's not much, but maybe you'll find some use for it. Thank you.
He owes you his life.
Did he give me something?
Thanks.
I don't think he gave me anything.
Are you still with us?
You tried your best.
Please!
I feel better.
We should probably help Claude too.
Mateys, let me change your dress.
I will not be a burden. Leave me be.
We have enough to help all of them, actually.
You healed me. How did
Wow, full health, actually.
I don't care how. I only care that
I think
today
if you've
won't
seen
be
one,
my
you'd know.
last.
Oh, okay. Oh! Wait, I think there was one. Because we encountered this weird abomination creature that was eating a human that looked sort of human. And we ended up killing it because it was just shouting crazy things at us. And started to attack us. And then we went back to camp and we talked to one of the Magisters and she asked if we saw anyone like that. And one of the options was to tell her, oh yeah, we killed it. And the other option was we encountered a dead body on the beach. And we said that it was actually her father, I guess. That's what she said, that the creature was her father. So I think maybe it's that. Let's say 1.
I barely had time to realize the Magisters were attacking before I was injured.
Yeah, they're
The
creating
last
like
thing I
these
saw were these things,
creepy
these
abominations that
shriekers.
eat people.
Those Magisters are gonna pay in blood for what they did to us.
If my mother were here, she'd box my ears for not being able to thank you properly. Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do. Thank you.
Thank you, I guess. I don't think I'm getting anything. Are they giving me... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, he gave me a skull amulet. That is very cool. I will take that, thank you. What I can...
The wound is festering. It needs to be...
I cannot wear it. I'm guessing as soon as I take that off, I can.
See to the others.
Okay.
The lizard's eyes are now closed, while his
Okay, let's help him too.
Anna, how do you have so much power?
I don't know, I just had these scrolls. Alright, let's talk to him.
You've healed us. All of us. I owe you a debt. We all do.
Ask what
The
happened.
Magisters attacked our camp back at the
I'll
heart.
not spoil, as you'll get
I
your
caught one
theories
of the
answered
arrows
in the
right
game.
side. That would have been a slow death. I've seen it before.
Oh yeah, let's ask if he can join the
He
fight
lands
to
a
try and
comradely
escape.
slap on your back. His strength has definitely returned.
Don't you doubt it. This old war serpent's still got some fight left in him. Especially now that wound is healed.
Okay. Very nice. Let's talk to Simone.
They're gonna be all right. Thank you. Thank you. Gods above, thank you.
No problem. Ooh! Interesting. What is that? A fuse. We don't have anyone. Mage sandals. I guess let's choose this one.
He said his name. I didn't even knew that much. But still,
So many games where there's sick people that you can't cure despite being real powerful. Yeah. I wasn't expecting being able to heal them, that's for sure.
here, are we?
I really like the game lets you heal NPCs like normal. And they understand what happened. Yeah, that's true. Usually, and in a lot of these games too, if you heal them, you don't really have a dialogue about it or anything either. Yes, it's
He
Han!
said his name. Hello, stranger.
Hello!
The dishevelled pair eye you with hope, though their hope is tinged with mistrust. The lizard notices your collar and steps towards you.
You've come from Fort Joy. Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a
Gareth.
Gareth on your way here through the swamp?
No.
He'll be back, Sam Adele. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope.
Wonder what help Gareth could bring them here.
Have you heard of Shriekers?
Han looks down with a flinch. Samadel reaches out, grasping his hand. Her jaw tightens.
They're weapons that can kill with a screech.
They
The
talk
most
about
is
them like
patch
they're
weapon from
weapons, so it's kind
living
of...
sorcerers. Don't misunderstand me. We're not afraid to fight, but we are powerless against Shriekers. The priestess at the shrine told Gareth some ancient secrets, some defenses that could be found in Brackus' armory. And he went there, in the hopes of finding it, whatever it is.
Wait, no. Gareth's not that guy we killed, is it? I swear. No, I'm gonna hope that it's not the guy we killed.
You're kind to offer, but you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. He'll know where your talents can be most used. Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
Catch you later, stranger. It's good you're here.
Yes. Let's go. Let's explore their camp a little bit here. What's down there? I think this is the end of it, no? Oh. Oh! It's here. Interesting. And it looks like rope. Yes! Oh, that's so nice. What is this?
Seems like nobody's home.
This seems like a trap. Maybe not? No? I guess not. Let's go back up. I wasn't there, but I think you'd get a chat option if he was dead. Yeah, that's true. I don't know who we killed, but I don't even know if he was an enemy. He just was very, very annoying. Let's go up here. Allons. Allons-y. Mon ami. Too slow. Come on. I think there's a way to run in this game, but I don't remember how to do that. Ooh, nice. Okay. Hello, Kerbin.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks
What was
up
he
a
saying
rapier,
and what did he
the
look
blade
like?
nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
Was he an undead? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he was an undead. And he was kind of crazy. He didn't attack, but he kept, every time I opened a crate, he'd freeze Fane. And, he was just talking kind of crazy. I don't know. And then he was taunting us like, you can't hit me. So, we killed him. I hope he wasn't important to the story. Cruder still when it's broken, ask why he still holds it.
He holds the damaged blade up to the light.
This was Halorn's blade. It was his first, it was also his last. He didn't intend to die here, but die here he did. He was an ordinary soul with an extraordinary heart, Halorn, and he died for what he believed.
Oh, if he was right at the exit of Fort Joy. Oh! No, not that guy. I did run into him. He is an undead, but I didn't kill him. I can't remember now. I thought you meant the merchant, but maybe not. No, not him. No, it was the guy in the Brachus Rex cave. Just outside the sealed magic wall that you can't get past. With a room of soul jars.
What did Halorn believe in? He believed in truth. He believed in hope. He believed that Alexander is a killer of Godwoken. I believe that on one point at least, he was right.
Alexander is the killer of Godwoken.
The point breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword is shorter now, but it'll do more damage.
Who are you?
Shrug, you're just another broken soul trying to get fixed.
He realizes, to his surprise, that he holds the weapon in his hand, ready for battle. He smiles to himself, tucks the weapon away, and gets back to work.
Both those respondents sounded very, like, action movie. You set a fire and turn around and walk away. And don't look back. So we're not gonna look back. It'll add to it. Oh, nice! Waypoint! Very nice.
Amidst the placid little pond, the face of a goddess.
I really like these ones. They look very cool.
Water.
Oh yeah, that guy's annoying. I killed that guy too. That's funny. Yeah, I didn't know if I should kill him or not, but he was really irritating, so yeah.
You feel peaceful in her presence, soothed somehow by an intangible comfort.
Savor the moment and take your time to look over the statue.
As you gaze upon her loving face, a voice seems to reach you
Oh,
from within
wait,
your mind,
okay.
and from the furthest reaches of the stars, its whispers caress you like a breeze.
Listen intently.
The voice grows stronger, like a...
My children, my children. Gone are my children. Dead are they in the cradle I have ruled.
Sneer. That it sounds like she was a terrible mother.
A feeling of indescribable sadness.
I said the first one.
It feels like your heart merges with the spirits, torn together by a coil of thorns.
My child, my child. weep with me for the mother who has lost. Weep with me and bathe in the tears of Amadia.
You feel the goddess's presence surround you. Feel her nestle you tenderly, like a mother.
Lady Amadia.
Thane, Thane, Thane the brave, Thane the savior.
The intensity of her embrace deepens. Never since the unremembered days of childhood have you been so enveloped in maternal safety.
My child, I love you. My own, my own. I will guard you. Wander where you will, and cherish the kiss of Amadia.
You feel yourself shine with an inner light, rejuvenated and pure, as if born anew.
What? Wait. Is this gonna go away? 19 turns? What does that mean? 19 steps? Oh, it's 18 now. Oh, that's amazing.
Bless and protect you.
The goddess's tears still stream freely, and all is quiet.
Wow. That was cool.
You're safe in bed.
Let's talk to... Oh,
Before you
Gratana.
stands a figure, her
Yes.
body wreathed in cloth.
Why do we need to talk to her again?
Two dark holes in an ornate mask.
Amadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you?
We're a stranger in these lands and very much wish we could go
I
home.
sincerely believe you. Well, stranger, you may always make a home here.
Not sure if you got the
are
waypoint.
most welcome in this place.
I don't think I did, actually. You might need to bow. Okay. I'll go back.
Gratiana, priestess of Amadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Brachus's vile swamps.
Ask her why she turned her home into a refuge for the Seekers. Yeah, let's say that.
She pauses for a moment before answering.
We must always strive to help those who suffer. For many years I did not understand that simple truth.
I want to see her
For
actual
many more,
face.
I have tried to right the wrongs of my past.
Ask what she did wrong in the past. Why not?
Despite the mask, you can feel her expression harden.
She didn't like that.
Time is a river, ever slipping by. It does no good to mourn what's gone before, only to appreciate where the current carries us. In this place I can worship the goddess Amadia and help those who come to me for aid. I live a good life. The person that I was is dead.
These swamps don't seem like a good place to worship. Wonder why the
It was
shrine is
not
here.
always thus. This swamp was once a rich, lush land before he came.
Ask her about
Before
Brachus.
He is no more. Thank the goddess. It has been many centuries since he walked Riverlong, although he still casts a shadow over this land. He ruled this realm as a tyrant and beast. He stole its source and left only death. On this island he built and tested his weapons. These marshes were a playground for he and his necromancers. Many unfortunate souls were brought here. Blessed were those who died quickly, or died at all.
Let's say scholar.
The tales do him no justice. He was cruel, greedy, and stripped this land of all life. He was truly a horror. Indeed, the Magisters have even taken Brachus's worst tools. First, the purging ones, and now those shriekers. Without something more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them to a man.
We'll do assure her that you'll find a way to save
Twice
them.
today I've heard those words. Their leader, Gareth, insisted that he could lead them out of this place.
We haven't met Gareth yet.
I told him of Brachus's cache of soul-forged weapons, arms not even the Shriekers could stand against. I fear for these souls. If he
We
has
know where
caused
that
any
is,
harm in the
but
march.
I have no clue how to
Without
get past
the
that
wands he seeks,
magic door.
Not one will escape this island. He set off north, to the ruins of Brachus's Source Armory, but there is no way to know what he found there. Even if he survived the swamps, walk ever in a...
Okay, well, let's,
Please come back.
The goddess's tears still stream.
Oh, perfect. Alright. I guess let's... Oh, wait, there's more people.
Now don't you cry.
Who is this?
Hold up. I've got to take care of some business.
Oh.
Friend, how does life find you?
Well, I'll be. If it ain't the beast of the sea. Stories of your beard alone fly across Riverland like flocks of crows. Fair a bit more inland than you'd prefer, yeah?
Ain't I know it, ain't I know it.
Beast claps him on the back and chuckles heartily. If they hadn't met just a moment ago, you might think the dwarves lifelong friends.
Everybody knows Beast so far. How am I liking the game so far? I like it a lot. Yeah. It's very interesting. There's a lot going on.
I don't want to intrude, seeing as how you got your own trials and travails, but I don't suppose you've been to Reaper's Coast of late. Maybe heard of a fella named, what was
We
it?
still haven't figured out why we have all these assassins coming after the Beast.
Loha? Yeah, I know of the guy. From back when I was looking for fishing work out in Driftwood. He's, how shall I say, an entrepreneur. Still out there a bit.
What's that
Had his
mean?
stubby fingers and a lot of pies, if you get my meaning.
Is that the guy that runs around in the camp? I think that's him. The one that's trying to convince us to run away.
Sounds like a man I'd buy 2 flagons of mead for. One for
I-
drinking and one
I
for
love it
toasting.
and fun to see someone else enjoy it.
Got something
Yeah.
I'll tell him you sent your regards.
I'm
Miss,
kind of surprised I'd not heard of this before because this is kind of my style of game. I've never actually played with Beast in the party, so it will be interesting to see his story. Really? Oh, that is interesting. Yeah. Who did you play with? I kind of was thinking I'd like to have Efan in the party. The only thing is I don't really feel like we have a good place for him because we have her. She's our resident mage. Beast is kind of like a rogue, and then he's like a tank. And then Fane just is whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have room for Efan. But I think his story would be interesting too.
It's Duggan it is. Oh, and this here's Leia. You gotta be sick of that collar. Leia, you can get it fixed up, yeah?
Yes!
Sure thing.
What? Just like that?
Bet you're glad to be rid of it. Amazing to meet the beast in flesh.
Wow.
Let's see if we can get you back to sea.
It's just right there
Fighting
on
a
the
good
ground.
Fight, yeah? Your lungs have got to be starved for the salt air.
Beast chortles and
I kind of thought it'd be more of an ordeal to take that collar off or something. I don't know. Like we'd have to go to someone and... Oh, let's take all this. Let's take all these.
Maybe we should fortify this place. Make a stand.
Wait, who did we click on talking to?
Duggan stands over Leia.
There, lass. Don't.
Wait.
Sir Gareth.
Oh
did
no,
you
it's
find
next to
any
her.
sign of him?
Say you haven't found him yet.
Please, keep looking.
Okay,
Our
yeah.
lives depend on it.
Yeah,
Yours
yeah,
as
yeah.
well, I'd wager.
Do we need any more resurrection scrolls? No, we have 6, so I think that should be good enough. Legend holds that these mushrooms are the eyeballs of the dead poking up the earth to see the living. This looks like one of those things that exude electric shock and poison gas. Well, Beast being famous really helps.
Wished Bonnie Baron. Now don't cry.
Bearskin armor. Wow, that's actually really nice. Someone's singing.
The 7 watch over us.
Okay. Let's go. By the way, for those who weren't there, there was a good reason to keep that black cat alive. As soon as we got out of the castle, he became a summon for us. So now we can summon him and we have like an extra fighter. It's amazing. So every time I reloaded the game to keep him alive, it was all worth it in the end. Okay. Let's go back to what we found earlier. I really hope this... Oh, it's almost gone, actually. I wonder if we can go back each time. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? And what is this? And this one? What is this? Okay, let's go this way. Yeah. This is for sure it, right? Oh, it even has the quest marker on it. Parfait! That makes it so easy. I can't remember everyone's names, but I had Fane, red-haired girl, elf girl. Elf girl? Who's elf girl? You can have an elf companion? An Ethan. Okay. So you didn't have the Red Prince either? So far there's not a lot to do with his story, but I feel like... Well, I don't know. We've found some things. Okay, so I'm not even sure if this guy is really dead because we were fighting like this weird image of him. This illusory image of the guy that died here. I think we're going to probably encounter him again later, unfortunately. I just don't know what to do here. I don't feel like... Yeah, how do I... This is clearly where we gotta go, right? There's gotta be something that I'm missing here. Right? There's gotta be some sort of like... Oh, maybe. Maybe like a secret passageway. Oh, maybe behind here. I didn't even think of that. Can we go behind? Guys! Yes! Did you meet the lizard with the oranges? Yes, we did. We did meet the, Hey, Atacan. When you level up or every hour of gameplay, all vendors get new items to sell. Oh, okay. Check vendors every now and then. You still... I'm not gonna lie. I like that they're wearing buckets. That's very amusing. Sybil. Sybil. Oh, okay, we've run into her, actually. I think she's in the elf cave that we went into earlier. The lizard with the oranges we did meet. She was stalking him. Oh! She's an elf, right. Okay, no, we did just meet her. Just recently. But our party was full, so I didn't pick her up. Let's see. This is gonna be a maze, isn't it? This already looks very, very, super safe, right? Where we're going here. Where we're headed to. Look at all these bones. What is this? Bone pile? I hope these mushrooms are worth something because I'm collecting all of them. Someone put a candle inside of a skull. That's not intimidating at all. Alright. Ooh. I should probably re-equip everybody because I know we have better armor and everything. Oh, it just takes a while. We have a lot of stuff here. Let's just look at this. I think we have pretty good... There we go. That's a little better. They all have very interesting stories, which makes it difficult to decide the party. Yeah, but also good for playing at least once. Yeah, that's nice. I like how, though, in Baldur's Gate, you can still kind of have conversations with them. I suppose I could too, I just don't. I don't know. Let's see, what can we do here? We can give her these, and then she'll have a little bit more magic armor. Oh yeah, we can... Oh, yes. Wait, who has the bartering skill? She does. Wait. Oh, we all kind of do, but we'll give this to her. Equip. Oh, Pyro. Wait, she's not Pyro though, is she? Let's give that to the Red Prince. Wait, where? Pyrokinetic? Equip pyrokinetic? Yeah, he has pyrokinetic. Yes, so let's see. We could give him this. Give the beast... Wait, is there anyone that doesn't have shoes? I think the beast has the worst shoes. Let's give her these ones, actually. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I think Baldur's Gate will really improve companions by allowing you to just add them to your camp. Yeah, it makes it a whole lot easier to find them too. I couldn't figure out where Ethan went for a very long time. So you'll still get to learn about them, hopefully. Yeah, I feel like that game, I mean, these games you're definitely going to want to replay anyway, so, but... let's see. Oh my gosh, he has such a low... Oh, can backstab, yeah, we want that. That's super nice, actually. Let's see if we can get him a better weapon, too. His club is not that great. Let's see if we can change his club out for something else. Let's unequip that. We have to have something a little bit better, right? Let's switch these around. There we are. Very nice. Should we give him these? Okay. That's a two-handed mace. Or... What do we have? This is better. And we have the same skill here, so... Oh, look at these boots. +2 initiative. Let's give him these boots. Sorry guys, I know this is super boring, but I just wanna... Wow! What? That is so good. Okay, yeah, we have to equip that one for sure. Poison resistance. Let's give that to Beast. I feel like we're almost good here. Did we kind of go everything? Wait, let's see what she has for her wand. This one's better. 100% chance to freeze surfaces, set acid to 1 turn, 20% chance to succeed. Oh, Alchemist. Yeah, let's do this. And we'll do this one. This one's... Yeah, she doesn't have any fire, so we'll do that. And... Well, she already has that on. Let's see. Let's give him this one. What is it? Yeah. We have... That's good enough. We'll just leave that there. I don't think we need to change anything else. Well, wait. What is this? Actually, let's do that one. This one's a little bit better, I think. So, that's fine. Oh. That was very loud. I enjoy inventory management, so I certainly don't mind. Okay. And what Edekin said is very useful. Likewise, oh wait. It went down. Whoops. If Beast is a rogue, then you should give him 2 daggers. Daggers scale with finesse, but clubs scale with strength. Oh. That's good to know, thank you. Likewise, a warrior with strength should not use finesse weapons like dagger or spear. I think he's strength. Well, no, he's more finesse, isn't he? Well, okay, let's adjust that. Oh, these are both daggers. Okay, good, good. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I just, Okay, let's see. There's nothing over here. Yeah, we just got these ones. Okay, let's go up because I think that in a second here we're going to have a sneak attack. Most likely. Seems how this game works. Oh my god, Sir Laura is gonna give us away. Ooh, never mind.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Wasn't I clear that you're not welcome here?
By the way, how did you remove collars from all your characters? I just talked to that guy earlier. The girl, I mean. And she just... Well, I talked to the guy and the girl, and the guy said, hey, do you want those collars removed? And the girl was like, here you go. She took all the collars off of us. In the rebel camp. The sheer famousness of Beast. Wait, is that not something they would have done without Beast? Yeah, I know. I guess Beast... He's very famous. Or infamous. He's infamous and famous around here.
You can't teach a fool anything.
I don't know if you guys have kept up with the storyline with Beast, but he started the rebel attack against, I guess, I don't know, maybe the Beast, the Dwarven leader. I didn't know because I didn't play with Beast. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. So you wouldn't have gotten your collars off otherwise, I guess. How did you guys get the collars off then? They wouldn't have. They do it for others if you save Gareth. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so Beast helped us out there. Yeah, he was like the start of the rebels. I don't know if it means the whole rebel party, like the Seekers, but he played a huge part in a coup against whoever their leader was. And actually, if you're wandering around the city, if you go up into the tower, there's a magister that is a dwarf, I believe. Maybe they're not a magister, but there's a dwarf up there, and he immediately chastises Beast because he's very unhappy about it. Spoiler! No spoilers! No. But there's a few different ways to get the collars off. You can get the main characters removed if you win an arena fight, or if you just riff all of them. Okay. Why are we doing this? You will not win. If you want to go, we can go for sure. Alright, you want to go? Let's do this. Oh wait, there's someone over there. Oh. Path isn't... Why does it not... Are you serious right now? Fine. We're just gonna get face to face. Old school style. I don't know if it's old school style, I'm just saying. Maybe there are other ways. It wasn't really a spoiler. We're okay. Okay, let's go ahead and encourage. But I can only think of the ways already mentioned. Okay, let's go ahead and... Nice, hail this guy. If we only have one guy... Oh, there's 3! Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. Let's have Fane go after this guy real quick. Wait, what? Oh. Alright. Can we get this? Are you serious? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was not very effective. Not effective. There's a way to get immune to slipping on ice. I can tell you if you want. I'll pass on it for now, but my bad. No, you're good. Do you recognize this person's name? Really? This person? Chompdoy? Oh, yeah. I mean, if you mean it's the guy from earlier, I know. I just killed him literally not too long ago. Beast range would probably be longer if he wasn't wearing a bucket. But he looks so great in the bucket. Let's do this. I love doing this. Wait, I shouldn't do that, right? Because I'm covered in rain. I should have thought this through. Wait, no, I'll be fine, right? No, I'm not fine. That was really stupid. It's okay. It really suits him. It does. Let's see. What I find funny is they don't put, like, holes in the bucket. That would make more sense. Ah! No. Alright, let's do this. Or not. You really got... Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Fine. We are getting completely... Well, we're not completely getting destroyed here, but we're not doing that great. Let's, get this Chompdoy. This guy has a great name. Yeah. Ooh.
I'll yield to none.
I'll yield to none. Please don't slip. Should always go for a backstab with daggers. Very strong. Okay, let's try it. Wait, was that a backstab? No, it wasn't. Okay. How? What the heck? Alright, what? For real? Why don't you freeze? Immune to frozen? Okay, well... Ooh, he turned into blue bones. Wait, is he running away? Oh, no. Oh, he's not. He's right there. Okay. Whatever. Okay, let's try it. No. Walk into the little triangle behind them before the attack. Oh, okay. Where's he going? Oh, okay. Allons, let's go. Let's try this. Alright. That was really funny. What? Garlic, okay. Where is he going? Is he just running? No, I'm not. Acid, there we go. Poor beast, he's trying his best. He walks very, very slow. So. Let's jump him up here. Not in the poison. Never mind, there isn't poison. When will this end? There we go. Oh. Alright. What? What?
Pathetic boy. This isn't some game. In what world does treasure simply appear from on high?
Oh, he's so irritating. This evil deity forcing him to run over. He's with the bucket on his head.
Poor.
Okay, I'm so done with you.
Even easier than I thought.
Goodbye.
Poor idiot.
No, 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 no. How do I attack?
Poor idiot.
Ha! You're a chicken. This is great. Who's your main character? It's Fane. Where is he going now? I don't care. Let me just continue on. Continuer tout droit. Let's see. Ooh. Interesting. What's down here? Yes! Another bucket. Oh. Ooh, I knew there was something. I don't even know, though. Like, is it gonna be anything, or is it gonna suddenly be on fire? Okay. Pretty, but useless. Alright, well, let's go back. You can hold control and left click. Oh, I see. Control. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if we have to kill him, but I'm gonna not bother at the moment. Since I think he went back to where he was.
This again?
This again. Fane's already annoyed. Make him carry everything and everywhere we go.
Rivellon was flat.
Yes, we'll take this. And this. What? No. Very nice plates. We'll take that. Nope. Okay. I think... Whoa, what's this?
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Interesting. I have too much to carry. Oh no. Let's see. I don't know if we need these collars. I don't think we need this. These are worth 50. These are worth 40. These are worth 1. We'll drop that. This is worth nothing. Are we good now? Oh, that's 20 pounds. I think we'll drop that. Okay. We should be good. I think we'll have everybody else pick up items now. Oh no. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay. You can sort items by... Oh, so useful. Oh, no way. Oh, yes. Oh, we have another flower pot. Oh, yes. That makes this so easy. We'll keep the rest of this. I guess we don't need the bucket with water. We can let that go. I don't like getting rid of anything when we could sell it later. Let's go in here. At least that heals us. Everything in here is a trap. Let's see. Yeah, the door on the right is clearly going to be a trap, right? I just want to try it anyway. Let's heal up a little bit. There we are. Wait. Is this also a trap? Let's see what's behind this door. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say the same, but I was busy weeping at my missed pun. I just saw it. A fantastic choice. That was beautiful. I'm sorry I missed it. Are you serious right now? Okay. I think we can actually... What? Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. I swear. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes. I'm so glad we did thievery for that one, or we'd be stuck here. I know we have, or I think we still have some... Shoot, do we not have them anymore? Wait. I don't... You can actually sell this for quite a bit. I don't know if we have it anymore. I think we might... shoot. Oh, we do. Okay. Come on. Oops. Good. Okay. Beast always has one more level of thievery than I do. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh, okay. Sir Laura got trapped. Well, hope that's not... Oh, never mind. Oh! This is a great... Wow. This is a great place to fight, I think. Fantastic. What is he going? Ricochet. Let's see what we can do here. Resistance. Water, earth, poison. Oh, he's really resistant to poison. Maybe... This is water. Let's try just doing this then. Low ground, why? Oh, no. Shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, look at him go. Where are we? We're here.
I'm ready.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Ooh! Alright, well... Can't move crippled. Oh, great. Oh no, this is not that great. Alright, well...
I sense something nearby.
Global cooling. Oh, great. Miss. Wait a second. Is this water? Yeah, it is. We'll do this then. Ooh, okay. Oh. Hmm. god. There we go. She's taking a beating. We'll go up.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, no.
Prepare yourself.
Are you hurt, doesn't it?
Or do you always done?
Oh, wait. Wow.
As you
Okay.
pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches.
Brickmite, hey! Okay.
You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring
Not
onto
sure
your
we should have
finger.
done that. Maybe I should have looked at everything. I was kind of afraid because he keeps disappearing. I wasn't sure if we'd actually killed him or not. I still don't know if we have actually killed him. What is that? What is this? I'm so glad I didn't accidentally press that. That was a grenade. Okay, so I guess he is dead? For now. Wait, is there something over here that we need to go to? This area is so weird. Imagine we go this way then. Oh. Like this. I don't think I'm gonna slip that ring on our finger quite yet, since it does happen to be called Cursed Ring. Yeah, I didn't want to say that during the fight, that beating that one gets rid of those illusions. Oh! Well, we just, oh!
Plenty.
Oh, yes! That's 102 gold. Yeah, right. Okay. This is so cool, though. Gotta get all the gold first. I don't know what to do with all these soul jars.
You made it all this way.
Agree that you did, but it's no thanks to him.
I'm sorry.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there. And I can't leave without it.
It was make it easy. Oh no.
As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die.
Should I trust this guy? He's been kind of crazy this whole time. Ah! Tell him he's an insufferable rat of a man and he deserves his fate. Ask what he did to earn such punishment.
I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool to expect I'd be an exception. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason.
We still haven't broken the soul jar of Lord Withermore or whatever his name is because there's like 5 of them and I don't really know how we're supposed to do that, but I don't really trust this guy. Let's just try it.
Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Oh. We didn't destroy it yet, no? Ooh, look at that. Okay. Oh, what should we get? So we have a 2-handed mace. We should probably get a 1-handed. Ooh. Ooh, we have some nice trousers, though. I don't know, this is very... Let's do this one. Because it has 2 initiative, 1 constitution. We could put that on our mage. Maybe. Let's do... there's such good options. I really want this one. Okay, I'm gonna go with that one. It's really nice. Your hotbar deck is full. Access the second deck if you need more space. Oh, I see, I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. What? I thought that was me. Yeah, we still haven't crafted anything. I haven't really checked into that at all, so I guess... Wow! Ooh. Can we actually use Lose to identify this stuff? Oh, that's super nice. Okay. 23 HP as well. Wait, did that just use our magnifying glass, like, permanently? Oh. Well, at least we have another one. Let's use it on this as well. This is Lion Keeper Lizard Shield. Wow. That is amazing. Okay. Alright. Ooh, there's another painting here. I bet that goes for some money. Ooh. You know when I pick this up, it's gonna be an issue, right?
Look at that wand. It hums within a source.
Ooh. I thought the magnifying glass was unlimited. Me too. Right click to just click to identify. Glass won't break on use. Right click to... Well, it's gone, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Where'd the other one go, though? I thought it was right there. Maybe I used it too many times. Maybe that was it. Oh, no. Don't want that. What was his name again? Let's see. It is... Gratiana? Oh, that's interesting. Did he say what his name was? Because none of these are his. Shoot. Trompdoi. None of these are Trompdoi. Maybe I was supposed to read that book we just picked up. Let's take a look at it. I think it just stacked up or something. Been so long since I played. Let's read it. Did I pick it up with someone else? What is this? No. That's not what I want. What's with all these people wanting me to destroy their soul jars and not giving me much clue as to which one? Am I just supposed to go destroying each one? I think I'm just gonna leave this place and come back later because I don't... Oh, let's take this. We need to go barter anyway. Yes. I guess we'll just come back. I don't... Maybe we destroyed it. Was it on this shelf? Wait, that's probably what happened. Because he gave us the reward. I doubt he'd do that unless we were destroying it right in front of him. I think there might have been one here. Whatever. I think maybe we did. Can I go through here now? Oh. Oh, wait a second. Interesting.
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
Yeah, you just... Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. There's something strange about the statue. Look it over with great care.
Chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
What?
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
Okay. A higher power has temporarily granted you the ability to see spirits. As you learn to channel more source, you may one day be able to use that.
No soil. This is horrific.
You may one day be able to use this powerful ability at will within the mortal realm. This looks like the Fade from Dragon Age. Okay, let's go into the Fade. Interesting. I feel like we're moving very slow. Oh, wait. We're supposed to go this way. Who's this? Hello. Amadia.
You walk towards the figure on the dais, but wisps of mist start to cloud your vision. With each step, the mist gets thicker, hiding the figure from sight.
Thane.
Ooh.
Thane.
That voice, you know it. Rush toward the sound.
You push through the fog, chasing the voice at breakneck speed. You trip and start to fall, but catch yourself against...
Someone is fighting in the background.
You look around in shock as the mist clears. You are standing in a library. Your library. You hear a cough behind you and turn to see your assistant, Harina. She hands you a thick book. Observations on the Universal Veil. You look at her in confusion as she explains, "You asked me to bring you your research, Master Fane, for your guest." As you walk through the library, Harina expresses her condolences. It is a shame that the king forbade further investigation into the veil. It was a fascinating topic. She leads you to a door, your study, and pushes it open to introduce your visitor. You step through the door and see the Lady Amadia,
okay.
one of the 7 lords.
Thank you. Most recent. Bow deeply.
Oh, please, there is no need for ceremony or dusty titles. You may address me as Amadia. I must say, you created quite a stir earlier, dear Fane. The other lords and I were quite impressed with your research. We believe the King's decree that you should not investigate the Veil was misguided. We would like to view more of your research. And I see you have already brought me some reading material. Kindly give it here, my boy.
The desk dissolves as you pass your hand through it, but the mist quickly reforms afterwards. You turn to see Lady Amadia staring
Yeah,
at
this
you
is
curiously.
clearly, she's like some sort of demon trying to mess with us or something.
Are you feeling quite well, my boy? I was hoping to talk to you about your research. Do you truly think this veil is the key to unlocking a new future?
The lady looks at you curiously as the walls and floor of your study melt away, revealing cold, glowing, hexagonal stone. Amadia bows deeply.
Fane, darling Fane. I had to know. I had to be sure. If you were not who you claimed,
what is going on?
A disaster.
I guess we'll say 2.
Peace, my child.
Where are our people?
You will have your answers, but I may only give one. First, you must understand the madness the king unleashed on the world.
Madness? What madness? Say the creature, you've seen creatures that look like, I don't know.
Ah, but we are gods. We ascended beyond our previous forms. But we had no choice. Not after what we discovered. We know why the king forbade your research. He already knew about the Veil, Fane. He was draining its power, leeching from it to build up his own strength. When we confronted him about this betrayal, he used his power to try and subdue us, to turn us to slaves. The veil did not fall, but it was weakened. The wall was cracked, and the king was using his ill-gotten power to widen those cracks. We fought, of course. The king scorched our land, but by uniting, we overcame his evil. He was banished beyond the veil he had tried to subvert, but our victory was hollow. Our people, oh my child, they were erased, destroyed.
The fighting in the background is a little distracting.
Were all that remained.
Oh, he backstabbed. Well, what's he gonna do? Your people gone. It can't be. We 7 were all that remained.
I fear that it is. But you must steel yourself. The fight is not yet. For centuries, the king has been searching for a way back into our world.
Who's the king?
And beyond the veil, he found the force that could help.
Is this Brachus Rex or something? Rex?
The moment we discovered the void, we understood that
no, I think Brachus Rex is even after us still.
Even more ancient than us. We have contained both ever since. But now, alas.
But how? Ask what changed.
I fear we are no longer united.
Amadia turns and gestures to the scene behind her. Down below, you can see the 6 other gods fighting, clawing at each other, everyone desperately trying to get the upper hand.
I see.
Over the centuries, the drip of void into this world corrupted the others while they played with their mortal races. I fear it is too late for us. But you, Fane, you have been untouched.
We are the chosen one.
The world needs a power to protect it, and you are the key, Fane. But you have fallen so far. You will feel whole once again, child. You have my word. I will guide you, but you will return more powerful. As your first step towards righting the wrongs of this world, I grant you my blessing and give you the ability to bless in turn.
Oh!
Maria stretches her hand out, and you feel a warm
Thank you.
glow spread through
Using
your
it, you can
bones.
cleanse
You feel
cursed
a
status.
sensation that you have not felt in a very, very long time.
Yes! And we can use whatever ability we tried to use on the ship now because we were blocked from it.
Now you have that power.
Wait, is Amadia the statue that we saw earlier that we touched? I think it might have been an Amadia statue.
And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. And seek them
she can definitely talk. Whoa.
But before you begin, a word of warning. I gather that you travel with a pack of these lesser creatures.
You found it most insightful.
It is only natural after so long spent alone. But you must be wary. Some of these creatures are more
She's talking about
dangerous than they
Lose.
seem.
Yep, good memory. Oh, was it really? Okay, cool.
They are God-woken, the chosen champions of the other 6 gods. And then there is the one you know as Losa. She is...
Wait, our companions are God-woken?
Something.
Yeah, Lose is wicked.
You must beware of her.
Well, not her, but whatever she has in her.
For they will all walk the same path as you, but they cannot be allowed to reach its end. You must be the one. Only one of our people can wield this power. Only you, Fane.
She lays her hand on your skull, and you see it clearly. The others, the gods, Amadia, and you. You are her chosen. You are her God-woken.
Interesting. So our other companions are all from different races, and they're all... Oh, so Amadia, she must be a Fane. Because I think our name is the same as our race, I'm pretty sure. So she must be a Fane as well. So we're the last one, but she's like a Fane spirit that's talking to us. Whereas the other ones, they represent each race. I think she said that, each race. So I guess we're all God-woken, but we have to be the one.
Go forth into the world with my blessing, dear one. Heed my words and go.
Whoa! We can bless now. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Yes. Why do we have stuff on 5? That doesn't make sense. Can we move that? Moving items with skills is only possible if it's unlocked. Oh, I see. Let's put it here. Huh? Wait. No! Okay, we'll fix it later. That's fine. Wait a second, huh?
Blessed branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus. Do you know what's interesting? Watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom. Seeing the giant races fall like leaves in frost. Hearing the screams of... I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm. Anyway, as interesting as that hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the great acorn, not hide from it.
Saving the world is no small task. Okay, ask how you can help.
More than it knows, Quercus. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon. We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics, and come up with a spell to shield Rivellon from its doom. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the Great Acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in.
Insist that you can do more than just kill Void working for him.
Quercus, it thinks it can use magic at our level. I don't know if that's adorable or just sad. No, I am not going to share our magic with it. I don't care how much you like it, Quercus. Very well. I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy. One.
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open. You can see the forces of magic and see how to combine them in a new way.
There. Maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, yes, you're welcome. But can we please get on and save the world now?
Erratic Wisp skill book. Okay. I need to take a look at all the skill books after we're out of here. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I thought they were right behind me. I feel like we should save before I leave here. Let's go. I don't know if there's any random encounters in this game, but just make sure we're prepared for anything that might happen. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the camp and talk to everybody, but we're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you so much for joining today, and my schedule is pretty all over the place right now, but we'll be back sometime this week. I try to stick to a normal schedule of at least Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but it might be shifting soon, so yeah, just drop by when you can. But thank you so much, and you guys have a good night. Bye.